Minecraft story mode, creative mode theory? Hey guys, I'm ImScottJones and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft story mode theory video. Today I have a theory about creative mode and Minecraft story mode. This theory basically goes along as this. I believe the world of Minecraft story mode, where Beacon Town Champion City is and where Jesse lives, that was made on creative mode. Let's get into the theory. So first of all, there's loads of different issues with story mode. There's a little bit of problems with the animation. We find the guys aren't crouched when they're doing these massive builds, covering in these heck mount in the ground. They're just like flying all over the place. If we freeze the frame here and zoom into the player, you can see they're just flying. Okay, now we're just gonna blame that on the animation. Alright, animators, you need to get the guys to crouch. Okay, they need to crouch. It's part of it. And that's part of building on survival, but that's just a part of animation. We're gonna blame on that. Now another thing we have noticed is there's no hunger bar as well. That's very strange. Why would you not have a hunger bar? Of course you need to eat, and you never see the hunger really depleting sometimes, unless they lose hearts and then they have to eat and get the hearts back that way. But you don't see the hunger bar. What's the deal with it? You don't know. Number 2 I found was the creative mode blocks. Now there's blocks you can get through mods, and there's also blocks you can get just on creative mode. For example, you can get the command block, which is only for servers. Well, you can only get really if you have a Minecraft server and you kind of mod it in that way, and then you can code the command block to do what you want. So that kind of makes us feel that Minecraft story mode world is probably on a server. It's probably built on a server, and considering the size of this world and all the dimensions in it, we'll talk about the dimensions and different worlds in it later on. That's how we can believe it's on a server. Another server block is a structure block, where you can get the structure block and copy structures, and we found that in season 2, where Jesse found the structure block, and that's also another, kind of a block you can't really get on survival at all. So we're beginning to really think here that the survival of story mode, that ain't a thing. Then to really cut it back, if we go back to episode 5, where we go back all the way to episode 5 to Sky City, we have spawn eggs.
So the Eversource makes these spawn egg things.
What's going on here? Come on, spawn eggs? That is the basics of the basics. Even Xbox players, Pocket Edition players know that you can only get spawn eggs on creative mode. So therefore, Minecraft story mode had creative mode. Let's carry on. If you're not believing me so far that creative mode is something on story mode, let's carry on to this. So let's move on to the world size. I want to talk about the nether portals. Now we know that Stacy, Stampy, Nell, and even Harper all came through the portal network to Beacon Town. Now how did they know where Beacon Town was? Come on. In fairness, Jesse, Petra, Ivor, and Lucas spent 4 episodes trying to get out of the portal network and find their way home. And they're the only people with the portal atlas. In episode 6, we left Stacy, Stampy, and we left them all in the same world where the White Pumpkin lived. And they didn't seem to go through the portal, it was just us, so they just ran off. Then we what I'm trying to say is, what if the portal network wasn't a transition between worlds? What if it wasn't? What if it was just a form of teleportation? And because the world can be modded, there can be 2 moons in one side of the world when you go into this certain sections of chunks, and that's how we could have got to the White Pumpkin's mansion. All the other worlds as well, they all could be modded to their own type of biomes, or what they can all be set to their own type of biomes if they need be. Anyway, we know the world is pretty much infinite. Like Nurm is the genius behind all the maps. So Nurm's job is making maps, and that's why he went adventuring with Jack, so he can make more maps and see the world. So that's part of it. Then I also noticed this. What really kind of pinpoints this portal network part of the theory and how the world is bigger than we think, and it all kind of goes into this modded creative world, helps this theory form even better, is in Beacon Town. When you're walking around in the stalls, you can see this map, and Jesse, it's not on one of the stalls, no one at the stall, but it's just a map, and I have never seen it before. And if you look at the map in Nurm and Jack's Adventure Emporium, you can't see that particular map anywhere on it, that section anyway. You can't see that anywhere on that map. So that's just probably another section of the world, just somewhere pretty far away, that maybe Jack and Nurm haven't explored yet to add to their map. And that could easily be where the White Pumpkin is, or that could easily be where they dumped Mevia and Hadrian. Now we're going to move on to a bigger part of the theory. This is where the theory really locks into place and it makes a lot more sense. We're going to talk about the admin.
Why, hello.
Yes,
Hi.
the admin. The hey Jesse, the creepy of the creep. The admin. Alright, so the stories in the temple is, so when Jesse got to the temple, he was walking around the temple and he's walking up these stairs, get to the place where he's gonna pick his structure block, and Nurm read all the filigernes on the wall. So the stories in the temple, it goes like this.
Hermes says they say, once the world was flat, no mountains, no rivers, no trees, until the admin built the mountains, sculpted the rivers, crafted the trees. Bunch of superstitious malarkey.
Once the world was flat, no mountains, no rivers, no trees, until the admin built the mountains, sculpted the rivers, and crafted the trees. And how did the admin do that? Unless he had creative mode and MC edit. So we can just easily imagine the admin loading up this world on creative mode and MC editing all the mountains, all the rivers, and putting in the trees as well. Not a bother. Like, that's pretty much solid. We know now that it is on creative world from the admin's tale, and we know the admin exists, so his story must be true too, okay? You know, it kind of comes in hand. But now let's talk about the mods. Let's talk about the mods on Minecraft Story. We know the mods, like items such as the gauntlet, the statues moving their head, that's crazy. The heck mount, what is that thing? I've never seen anything like that. It's like, I couldn't even think of that. That was crazy looking at the like vortex of it. All mods, and there's even more in previous episodes. And also, another little thing as well was Sammy's inventory. It just, like, it was there. Like, from Jack's tale, it's been like he was away from that for ages. I took them more than 5 minutes to get to his inventory anyway. His inventory should have despawned, but that didn't happen. So Sammy's inventory must have been modded just to be kept there. Normally on survival it would be like 5 minutes or so before the inventory despawns, but in this case it wasn't. So more mods as well for the inventory to keep it there. Now I'm going to add in one more section. This is the last little section. I know the biggest part was the admin, but this is mining. Alright? The game's called Minecraft. We know the game's called Minecraft. Why are people upset about mining? In episode 8, they were sent to the mine as a punishment, and everyone was upset being sent to the mine as the punishment. That was a bad place to be, and that's where they went if they were punished, to the mine. But that was episode 8. Now we're in Beacon Town, where you're kind of free to do. People still look upset in the mine. They look just, tired, and they don't want to be mining. That's not what they want to be doing. I know mining isn't for everyone, but this is Minecraft. Come on. Mining should be a good thing, but it seems just people, the people in the mine still seem upset. A lot actually familiar faces from episode 8, so maybe they just like being upset in the mines. I don't know, but why would you be upset mining on survival if that's the only way you can get resources? Well, let me explain this. If you knew everything else was done on creative mode and got on creative mode, wouldn't you be upset if you had to go to mine in survival? Anyway guys, that's the end of the theory. My conclusion of everything, I believe it's a server. I believe the Minecraft story mode world is a server. All the worlds that you go into the nether portal are on the one server, in the one kind of world. And you could easily walk to that world from Beacon Town in the main map. But it is quite far away. Also, we know the world was definitely created on creative mode. Knowing that the admin crafted all these stuff with MC Edit, the mountains, the rivers, the trees, he did all that on MC Edit, which is a tool you can get to craft your own world on Minecraft Java Edition. And we also know there's a few bugs with the animation. But that's pretty much it. What do you guys think of this theory? Do you think the Minecraft story mode world, Beacon Town and where Champion City is, do you think the Minecraft story mode world was made on creative mode? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this theory, please hit that like button to show your support, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. I make loads of theory videos on Minecraft story mode. Go check out this playlist up above and click on that there to check out more. And if you haven't watched my let's play of Minecraft story mode, I recommend you do by pressing on that video on the playlist here. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always guys, have a nice day. Goodbye.